Hello darlings and welcome to join me today. I'm so glad you decided to give me some company. Before we start creating some autumn magic, I have a suggestion for you. Maybe if you are a coffee person or a tea person, just make a cup for yourself and wear your most comfiest clothes and lit a candle maybe, and just relax and have fun. This will take a moment because I'm agonizingly slow. Sorry. But I thought that if you are in a hurry, you can just fast forward this video and or read my blog. But today we are going to have relaxed and peaceful bit of autumn magic. Okay, and now we start. I have made these tiny little dresses beforehand to get the idea from the beginning for you what we are going to do today. We are going to use dried flowers and make well, first we are going to make artist trading coin, and then we are making artist trading card. But you can use the same technique and same idea for whatever you like to do. It could be a Christmas greeting card maybe, or a birthday gift sack, or just greeting card for your loved ones, or a tag to remember this magical autumn into your journal, or there's endless opportunities to use these dried flowers. And at least here in Finland, this autumn has been really long and beautiful and gorgeous and full of sunshine and autumn magic, gentle and beautiful days, although today it's rainy. And there has been plenty of time to collect these tansies, beautiful dried flowers, or fresh flowers, and then I have pressed them like these common yarrows and oyster ferns, and I have collected some columbine cores. They are just gorgeous, and some hydrangea that I have then pressed. There is still time, I think, for you to have lovely walks and collect something that you can then press or just leave dry and use them later during the long dark winter months. You must remember I'm a Finn and we have a long dark winter here in Finland. Okay, then well, let's start. I will put these aside because we won't be needing them. First I have soft material here that I have found perfect for kind of preserving the pressed or dried flowers. You see, they are really fragile, but when you use a brush and gently, I won't be doing these all now, but if you gently go over them with your brush and soft material, they will dry really nicely. You won't see that there are any excess materials there, and they will be much more durable or sturdier, or I don't actually know what word to use in English, but when you use them, they are not so easily broken, and that way you can really use them in your cards. Maybe I won't be recommending to add lots of dimensional flowers inside a journal maybe, but then again pressed flowers would do perfectly. And when I have done this, I have absolutely no plans what I am going to use from these for my card, so I will add something. That's my way of crafting. I don't know if it's familiar to you. You have this urgent desire to create something and feel inspired, and then you just absolutely have no idea where to start, and then you just pick something and start. That's the way I usually do with my artwork. I have enough options, so I would pick something and then I start creating. Now only this. Okay. So as you can see, it doesn't take that long to go through the flowers and make them sturdier. And you could actually I will show you. This will take a moment, but I'm sorry, I'm going to take my baby wipes here, just in case I'm going to make a mess. I have learned something in life, well, lots, but one is that everything takes its time, and you don't need to rush anything, because life is so much better when you have a bit more time to yourself. Okay, as you can see, this is rather tricky one, but now I will put this aside on top of this soft material cover, so it won't hold to the paper. But I will show you a bit later if I remember how this makes all the difference into the fragile leaves when you go through with them with soft material. Okay, now I am going to clean up this mess like this, and I have made a sheet of botanical labels, and you can find it in my blog and print it out. There are lots of plant names there. They are in English, Latin and Finnish, so you can pick your language. And I have printed this in 160 grams paper, and then I have dyed it with tea, coffee, let me see, cinnamon, and there was something else there, cinnamon and yeah, dark chocolate powder with believe it or not, rusty nail heads, and it gave a, I will show you, pretty really odd looking vintage feeling to the sheet. Okay, preparations are done. I will tell you later why I did this. You don't need to. But now, let's start with this artist trading coin. I am going to use a bit of tea bag, tiny scrap of vintage paper. This is from 1860s, I think. Yes, it was. 10 tiny bits of bark from our birch tree that fell in a huge storm a couple of weeks ago in our backyard. And then some crinkled cardboard, a tiny bit of fabric that I have botanically dyed with sage and ferns and something, and I ripped the edges because I want the really vintage, tattered, torn out look. You don't need to, but that's my favorite way of doing things, so that they don't look tidy. Okay, now I will take some soft mud gel and add these papers. Oops. Well, it's all right. I don't know about you, but I'm really clumsy, a crafter. I make mistakes. I can't see properly. That's because of my myasthenia gravis. I see everything in double and triple, so there's no point in going into very much detail, because you never would know where the actual thing is. Okay, now it's there. The basic, layout of my coin. Now I'm going to quickly dry it. And then I will add some heavy gesso to make it look soft and gentle, because that's how I like most of my crafting to look soft and gentle, because you never have enough softness. Oh, sorry, too much softness and kindness and beauty and gentleness in life. And here we go. A gentle, quick gesso wash. And then I take my baby wipes. This is one of my best friends. Happy to meet you. Okay, I gently wipe most off, but then I have a bit of layer. Now I will really quickly dry it again. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to attach pressed, delicate, fragile dried flowers to the artist trading coin. I will use this fern. This is tiny scrap of oyster fern that we have maybe I don't know, well, a lot in our backyard. I mean well, a lot, in hundreds, in thousands. I take soft mud gel, and just like the papers, I will use it for these pressed flowers, like this. And well, I was going to add hydrangea here, but I'm not sure if it fits because this is looking so beautiful. I add here and there something. Let's see. Okay. And this is my first ever Finnabair creative team video, and those who are not familiar with me, I do apologize for the slow and silent voice I have, and hope you just mute it or fast forward if you don't feel like listening to my voice. I feel it much more intimate when I talk with my friends while I'm crafting. Okay, here it is. Actually, I forgot these, but I think, and as you can see, while I'm speaking, I totally forgot half the things I was going to make. Well, plum peas and cheese and these and so on. I add it here. Okay, so I was going to explain that it's a bit, new maybe for you that I'm searching for words and so on, but please bear with me. That's human, and we all made mistakes and errors and are sometimes lost for words and so on. Okay, now this one is waiting for a label. I was just thinking, yes, heavy body gal. Let's make it almost finished immediately. I will add this stencil. Not my original plan actually, but because I forgot to add the laces first and fabrics, I want to add a bit more dimension here. So I'm using a heavy body gel for this dimensional flower. Soft matte gel would maybe hold, but it's more secure to do it this way. And now I'm going to let's put hydrangea label here. I have added a bit of two-sided thick tape here, but then I will add a bit of heavy body gel to make sure it really holds fast. Okay, and then I let it dry. It can, let's put this aside and then this one aside, and now we will take this card. And as you can see, this takes a while to create this, but it's not hard or difficult or complicated. It's just something that, well, actually, when I'm not talking aloud, I measured the time that it takes me 1 minute and 37 seconds to finish this card. So it isn't that difficult. It's just something you can enjoy doing you know, this autumn autumn days are my absolutely favorite. I was just listening that it's starting to wind out, going windy outside. Really, 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 I hope the electricity won't come off. We are living in a southwestern coast and it's rather windy here sometimes, and as we are living in countryside, the powers go on and off and on and off. Now, I will put this. I love layers and layers and layers, and if you are familiar with my artwork, follow me on Instagram or blogs or something, you know it. Layers and layers of vintage treasures. Okay, I will put these aside because we won't be needing those anymore. Cleaning up is a good thing sometimes. Okay, now that one off too. Now I will it comes eventually, but you know I have this in hand. I will try this. Okay, and then guess how it is. And blending them nicely together like this. And I think if I'm wise, I will do this. I always, not always, but usually want to rip my lace bits that are going into my work. It could be a journal page or artist trading card or a tag or whatever, and that way they don't look so tidy. Or maybe tidy is a wrong word, but you know, new. Could that be a better word? I crinkle it a bit. Add some heavy, not heavy body gel, but soft matte gel on top. This makes it hold nicely. And then this one here. This will somehow highlight the label nicely. Okay, now I want to show you the oyster plan I did earlier. Now it has been, could I say, soft matte geled. I could add it right here, and then I could, you know, maybe, well, I will show you. I have one card here. Is it this one? I think it's this one that I have used this technique because I have like 100 of these because I really fell in love with this. You can, you know, turn the edges a bit forward and make a dimensional look of it or something. But now I don't want this one because I want it more, not black and white, but more less colorful. I think this one will do. No, now it will do. I will put these to my ATC card. With heavy body cal. Should I show it to you again? Heavy body cal it is. Like this. I don't know about you, but I adore these autumn days that somehow allows you to relax and be at home and enjoy the candle lights and music and maybe log fire or soft blankets and books, and it's my favorite time of the year. It really is. Autumn, so gentle and with a bit of peppery side maybe. And I will take most of the excess off. And now the heavy decision. I will use the label of common yarrow, sian kärsämä in Finnish. My favorite flower. When I was small, I couldn't remember the name of sian kärsämä, which basically means pig's nose and then some on the ending. So I thought it would be elephant's nose. Okay, now, oops, what I was going to do there. Now, let's put these aside too. I quickly try them. That one really won't hold at all. So, sorry, my magic helper, tacky glue, because I good and heavy body cal, but I don't think it won't hold because it's too wet now. Okay, my baby wipe comes to rescue as I wipe more of this heavy body cal out, because now I'm going to paint them after drying them again. Soft mud cal is something I can put off now, and these really loved bottles, as you can see. I haven't managed to find new ones because their postal services are so you know, I almost said unhinged, but you know, unstable. Liquid acrylics, ink black, burnt sienna and amber, my favorite combo and paints forever. I just adore them, and I love them. Okay, I just put a tiny bit of them and show you. Oh, that was tiny, yes. And I show you why I love them so much. And as you have maybe caught it by now, I love softness and vintage look, and these liquid acrylics are perfect. You could use the medium for blending these, but I use water just because I was going to this at the moment. This gives me endless possibilities to create enough a tattered vintage, moldy even look that I could be satisfied with it. I add just gently a layer to the edges here to highlight them. I want to look them look like these would be found from an attic, old botanical herbal book labels or something. Then I do like this, and you can already see how this tiny little difference of adding this paint to the edges, how much it does to the work itself. It adds character and dimension to it, like this. Now I put it aside and do the same with this one. It's up to you how much time and detail you go to when going through these painting layers. And now I want to add a bit of gesso, so I really need to be sure my brush is relatively tidy, and I add a bit of gesso here and there, like this, so that I can see where it kind of needs and shouts for a bit of liquid acrylics to add dimensional feeling. Look, they make these, I guess I'll make these look a bit frosty maybe. Okay, now I'm cleaning this because I want no gesso in my liquid acrylics. You could use only one of these three paints, but I love the combined effect it does. I add a bit of paint here and there around the flowers, like this. And don't be too tidy. This is supposed to be fun and relaxing and artistic, if you haven't got any better subtitles for it. Now, the reason I went the labels, I put soft matte gel to the labels first, is because I want to go with the liquid acrylics, go through the edges too. And if I haven't added any soft matte gel, it would absorb the paint so quickly I would have no possibility to control it. But now I had to say how I want them to look, and that's I think the beauty of soft matte gel and liquid acrylics together. They just blend and flow so prettily that for my romantic vintage hole it makes my heart smile. Okay, now I think you got the point at this point. I could go and around and around these edges, adding more layers and depth, and you know, making them look like a stormy night. But maybe this is enough for you to get the idea how to test your own autumn magic, and you are itching to give it a go. But October is a time in Finland when first snow usually falls. I don't know if it's usual in Europe during these modern days of, you know, warming and global warming and things, but it should fall at some time of October here in Finland, so I will adjust a tiny bit of snow kisses. Here and there, like this. And then, because I have used soft matte gel, I can clean these up easily. Okay, here they were, and are a tiny little coin that you can maybe add a eyelet on it, like I did with this one, and some lace or something. Just imagine how pretty they would look as when you choose the colors carefully and with thought. They would look perfect as Christmas gift tags. And this artist trading card could be easily used or turned into a tag, or just add a cardboard on its back and make a card out of it. And it's a pretty little autumn memento of this magical, beautiful autumn we had this year, with its downfalls and but we don't really want to talk about any viruses and stuff in here, don't we? We rather more enjoy beautiful, inspiring artwork. So here it was, my tiny little moment of autumn magic with you, and I thank you so much for keeping me company, and I hope you have time to test your own autumn magic at some point. I wish you the most beautiful and gentle autumn time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.